Good day, traders. This is Rick with your futures trading coach aftermarket update for the live trading alert call room. Today is Thursday, June 16th, and I'm going to let you guys know what we had today. Today in the room, we had one beautiful trade in crude, another small one, little scalp, so to speak. We don't really scalp, but we just, we're being careful in case it didn't go any further, which it didn't. The long, and then we had three beautiful plays in the crude, and I'm going to run through them here real quick for you. First one we had was an RS short in crude, 4706, right at this red arrow here after the green candle closed, and that one worked out. My target was right around here only because most people in the room indicated they only had one contract left. So I said, if you only have one contract left, you're going to get out around here. That was about 40, 50 ticks from the entry. Beautiful, beautiful trade. Obviously, anybody who had more, I said, if you had only one runner, I would suggest getting out. If you have more than one runner, two runners, take one off at that point as you're, obviously they're taking profits along the way. So the trade actually went from 47.06 well over 80 pennies. And that was just beautiful. But it was about really 40, and then most of the people, at least that were indicating to me in the room, they were out of the trade. But either way, you can see the entry, and it was a beautiful trade. Never took any heat on the position, and we trailed down here as well. So even if you were still in with a contract, the way we were trailing at about 82 up here, and then. It never looked back when it came down here. So just a beautiful, beautiful trade. Then we had an understanding trade long. And that was at 46.46. I told everybody take up to 10 ticks. Unlike most of the way we manage our trades, we take a profit and then we go minus whatever we took in order to guarantee ourselves a risk-free trade. I told everybody in this case, take your up to 10 ticks, go to entry, so we're not giving anything back. We're not going to have a break even. We're going to guarantee ourselves some money here because this may just be a pullback from here, and they may continue down further, which they did, especially later in the afternoon here. So that was a small trade, 10 ticks, and that was that. On the ES, we got short around 52. The market did go further. My target was 44.75. So even though some people were still in, a lot of people got out around here, and that was about a 7-point trade to my hard target. I felt that overall this was kind of an overshoot, and we talked about that in the room. But they did, they can always go lower. So because a lot of people got out here, and even though it was a nice trade, we then took another one. I offered an RS after this green candle, 46.75, and you'll see that one worked down for about another up to 6 points on the trade. 4 to 5 because we were looking for around 42.75. So really 4, some people might have gotten 5 or 6, but really 4 on that trade. And then we had an understanding trade long at 45.25, and you'll see that one went to 45.25. We had a ZL come in at 9.25, which was another 4-point trade. Told everybody you got to be out of either all of your contracts or 90% of your contracts. Go to entry and from that ZL, and those who could hold it and still had something left, obviously they got all the way up to here. This was our next area, 53.75. Most people, I would say 4 points. Those with more contracts, up to 10. And then we actually got short on a ZL here, which would have been another beautiful trade. I called it off. We got in, and when it was bouncing around here, I just called it off. Our method creator, Sam Goldberg, was going to come in and say a few words. I just kind of figured we had enough. Everybody was kind of at their goal where they wanted to be, what they were relating to me. And I wasn't really sure what this up move was. So quick, so I didn't know if some news or something came out, and I just didn't want to risk having a stop out after we had such a good day, and give anything back. So plus, like I said, Sam was coming in to speak to us, and I actually told everybody, especially in our mentoring program, I said, if you guys want to stay in, I mean, it's a valid trade. It's just I don't see the purpose for call room people to risk giving anything back. that really depended on where everybody was at for the day. So no trade there because we took a trade, but then it was called off. But as you see, it worked beautifully. You know, that was it. It was just a great day in the room. We're going to come back tomorrow and do it all over again. And until then, guys, have a wonderful day.